I am Dr. Shashi Mishra, consultant physician and cardiologist, Sanjeev Nursing Home, Vadodara, Gujarat. As we know, in Southeast Asia, especially India, the incidence of diabetes, hypertension, cardiac failure, ischemic heart disease are increasing like anything. The patient has to be very careful. First and foremost is, if they are having blood pressure or diabetes, they should keep under control and get their health checkup regularly with the doctor. Second, they should maintain a healthy lifestyle. They should do at least half an hour of activity daily, at least 5 days in a week. They should follow some form of relaxation, either in the form of yoga, meditation, or whatever activity they feel like. Third, there should be a very strict control on diet. Patients should reduce intake of salt, sugar, fried things, junk food. People should limit the intake of tobacco and alcohol. Preferably avoid totally tobacco and alcohol. Diagnosing heart failure is not a difficult thing. When patient approaches his doctor, especially a cardiologist, he examines the patient, and with certain findings he can easily find out whether the patient is having heart failure or not. Or if necessary, doctor can carry out certain tests in the form of blood, that is known as pro-BNP, and he can advise patient to undergo ECG or echocardiography. These few tests are sufficient enough to diagnose the heart failure. Regarding symptoms and signs, most of the time first symptoms are easy fatigability and tiredness. The patient who was able to do some activity now gets breathlessness on doing same activity, and gradually the degree of activity decreases. Later on he becomes breathless on doing routine activity, and then there is a term called paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea. That means when the patient goes to bed in the night, and after 3-4 hours he has to get up in the bed and he feels suffocated. And in the later stage of the heart failure, patient even on lying down gets breathlessness. So patient tries to sleep in the reclined position. The common sign is swelling in the lower limb, that is swelling in the feet, what we know as pedal edema. Patient may also get symptoms like chest pain, especially on the left side of the heart, and palpitation, that means increased heartbeat or the awareness of heartbeat. There are few subsets of the patients who are at high risk of heart failure. First and foremost is the ischemic heart disease. Ischemic heart disease means when the heart is not getting proper blood supply according to its needs. As a result, the heart pump keeps on failing and the ejection fraction of the heart goes on decreasing. As a result, heart is not able to pump properly, especially as you have seen after heart failures, after myocardial infarction or angina. Second subset of patient is those who are having diabetes and those who are having blood pressure, those who are not well controlled with their sugars and blood pressure. Third subset of patient is those with high lipids like cholesterol, triglycerides, those with hypothyroidism. Then another subset of the patient is those having valvular heart disease. In the past we used to see a lot of patients of rheumatic fever leading to valvular problems, but because of the improving socio-economic conditions, the incidence of rheumatic heart disease is decreasing. And last but not least, there is a good subset of patients of congenital heart disease, where there are issues that we have heard of patients having holes in the heart, there is transposition of the great arteries, or there is a valvular stenosis. So this congenital heart disease also forms a small subset of patients with a heart failure. Treatment can be broadly divided into two parts: pharmacological measures and non-pharmacological measures. Pharmacological measure means treatment by medicines, and that is an exclusive purview of your doctor. There are many medicines and certain groups of medicines which are used in treatment of heart failure. Depending upon the stage of heart failure and other comorbidities you are having, the doctor will decide the class of medicine which he has to prescribe to you. In case the heart failure is severe and it's not controlled with the medicine, Then we have certain mechanical devices which can be helpful, like left ventricular assist device. We have like CRT, cardiac synchronization therapy, and in very late stages, even patient can be advised to undergo a heart transplantation, which are available in India in many centers. Regarding non-pharmacological measures in which the patient contribution is most, it can be divided into 2-3 parts. First and foremost is diet. As you know, Indian diet consists of lot of salt and sugar. Each Indian consumes approximately 8 to 10 grams of sugar per day. So the salt has to be restricted and it has to be brought down to 1 to 2 or maximum 3 grams per day. That is the main thing he has to do in the diet. Second thing, he has to cut down oil, fried things, saturated fats like ghee and junk foods. Patient has to avoid smoking and also alcohol. Second thing, the patient has to keep physically fit. He should do exercise either in the form of yoga, walking, cycling, swimming, whatever his health permits. He should also keep himself mentally fit and healthy, either by doing meditation or doing some religious activity. Religious activity and meditation helps in activating parasympathetic nervous system, which helps in reducing the pulse and blood pressure and alternatively helps in heart failure management.